welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Lisa. Definitely make sure you subscribe. For today's video, I have a chit chat get ready with me, which is really fun. I haven't done one in a while, so I thought it would be nice to do another one. So I'm just going to be doing my hair, my makeup, and showing my outfit while chatting about random stuff and just kind of going through the steps of my makeup and my hair. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this, then just keep on watching. So we're going to start out with my hair. It is currently a little frizzy because it rained last night, so I'm gonna go ahead and straighten it. I'm literally obsessed with it. I've been wearing it quite a lot. You might have seen it on my Instagram, and I got so many questions about it, so I'm going to spill all the details. The wig came straight as well, so I'm just going to straighten it again and kind of show you what it looks like. I did cut some face trimming layers. This side doesn't look as good. I feel like this side I did a little bit better, but I just wanted to kind of cut some like shorter pieces here to give it a bit more shape. But this is the box it came with. You obviously have the wig with a wig bag, which you can store your wig in. It comes with some like anti-frizz stuff, which I might have to use later. It's a silky texture, 20 inches. It's a lace front wig, 200% density, and they have a tinted transparent Swiss lace. Mine's in light brown, and I have to say that I've never put on a wig this good, and that's not just saying because they sponsor this. I did not have to customize this wig at all. I did not bleach the knots. The lace looks so natural. It hasn't really shed or anything, only when I cut the lace, because obviously when you're like cutting lace, sometimes you cut a little bit of hair away. I'm going to create a couple of baby hairs. Also, it comes with this like elastic band, which kind of looks like a bra, like the back of a bra, like the, I don't know what you call that, but I'll try to put a picture on the screen. This thing is amazing. You know, obviously we know about elastic bands and wigs, but having this one is so perfect because it's adjustable. So I'm actually going to be ordering these and like adding them to wigs that I already own because it's honestly the best thing ever. So okay, let me create a couple of baby hairs. I want to keep it kind of natural. I don't really feel like cutting with baby hairs. I also really love the color of this hair. Like, it's dyed so pretty, and I like how the roots are like darker so that it has like a nice transition and it looks a little bit more natural. Now I'm going to go ahead and straighten the hair out. I'm obviously going to be leaving all the information to this hair down below. I've literally been obsessed with it and I've had so many questions about it. It is obviously an investment because RPGSHOW wigs are not cheap, but personally I think this wig is so worth it if you're going for like, if you really want to go for like a blonde look as well, but you don't want to dye your own hair. Like, I could never dye my natural hair this color unless I'd be going natural, because I mean, my hair is relaxed, like it would literally just fry off. And you just get a really good quality wig that you don't really have to make any adjustments to, besides maybe cut in some like layers or like cut in some face trimming pieces. Like, besides that, you don't really have to do anything. As you can see, while I straighten it, it becomes super sleek. I'm just going to finish straightening this hair out. I'm gonna just speed that up for you. Let's go ahead and get started with the makeup. For the makeup, I actually have an inspiration picture, which I'll put on the screen right here. I saw this on Instagram. I really like the kind of like brown smoky with like gold on the lid. So I'm going to try to somewhat recreate that. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. So her skin is very dewy and I am oily, so I don't want to do too much of that. I'm just going to use the Milani Prime and Protect. This kind of more like a moisturizing primer. I also lost my tan pretty much. I think it'll also be fun to maybe use a liquid highlighter underneath my foundation to create even more dew. This is the Becca Glow Silk Highlighter Drops in Champagne Pop. So this is going to be a chit chat get ready with me. And when you see this, it'll be like a couple weeks later because I'm filming this in the beginning of November. And I'm putting this up like somewhere at the end of November. I'm just going to kind of brush this on. I should have used a different brush, but my brushes are very dirty, so I can't really use all of them. A couple days ago, I went to the open day of the college that I want to go to, which is the Amsterdam Fashion Institute, which is a fashion school in Amsterdam. Pretty much like one of the best public fashion schools in my country. And I fell in love with it and I pretty much applied. I also have to do this like exam to to get in, because here in Holland there's like different levels to like your school and your education, and I currently don't have, oh my god, I look crazy, I currently don't have the diplomas to like be able to go into the school. So I'm going to be taking some tests to, oh my god, absolutely, I look like a tin man. I'm going to be taking some tests to get into the school. So I'm gonna have to like study for that, and I have my first exam in 5 months, which is going to be a math exam. Oh, I look so insane. I think it's gonna look really pretty underneath my foundation. I'm first gonna do my brows though. Her brows are pretty like filled in like how I would usually do mine, so I'm just gonna do what I usually do. But yeah, I'm so excited to be going back to school. There is like, obviously because it's like a fashion school and it's like a creative school, the whole process of getting in is really hard because they only accept like, I think it's 450 people. So it's not going to be easy, and there's still a chance that I'm not going to get in, but I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to be applying for fashion management because that's just what I am passionate about. In the first year, you do have quite a lot of room and like opportunity to also explore fashion design and fashion branding, I think it's called. Oh my god, look at my face. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. I'm gonna keep my brows quite light because this hair is obviously light and I don't want to make my brows too dark. So I should have probably primed my face after I did my brows, because now I'm just gonna look crazy this whole time. So yeah, super excited. I'm definitely going to obviously be updating you guys with the whole application process. It's going to be quite a journey, and also like hopefully I can pass my exams. That's obviously the most important as well. Like I have to get in, but I also have to pass my exams, because if I don't pass them, I'm not going to be allowed in. So yeah, it's going to be stressful, but I'm also excited. I'm going to start studying for my math exam starting this week, and I have 5 months, so obviously I don't have to already be studying every single day, but I literally don't know anything about math. Like I haven't had math since I was like 13. So, or at least like the level of math that I have to study, and I have to study like algebra and stuff. I don't know anything about that. So that's going to be, you know, something else. Kind of going for like the bushy, light model brow that everyone's doing. So yeah, that's kind of the stuff that I've been working on right now. Also, when you see this, I will definitely already have my new room, but my mom wanted to switch rooms because she was like, well, if you go back to school, you know, you can't move out yet. I want you to be able to have my room, because her room's like a tiny bit bigger than mine. If I have her room, I'll be able to fit a desk in there, because as I think I've mentioned before, I'm not sure, but my office hasn't really been working out because I was working on an office, but like the sound there just wasn't great, and you know, lighting wasn't awesome, and like everything just kind of wasn't what I expected. So I'm not going to be, you know, using that anymore. But I am going to need like some type of like a desk space, and she basically said like, if we switch rooms, then you'll be able to like fit a desk in there, and when you go back to school and stuff, and also while you're studying for exams, you can kind of do that there. So that is really nice. But when you see this, I'll definitely already have that, and I might already have like videos up about it. So yeah, it's another update. Besides that, you know, we're just living life. I went through a little bit of like a depressive and like very anxious, I say like 2 months, like a month and a half, and I just like had no motivation for life anymore. And you know, that just kind of happens when you have mental health issues, but I feel like I'm slowly kind of getting out of it again and finding my, you know, motivation. And also it was just like really hard because I felt so stuck because I couldn't go back to school yet, and like I wasn't really making any progress in that, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But now that everything's kind of moving forward, I feel just a lot better and, you know, motivated. And I also have kind of just found a way to, you know, do YouTube and stuff without putting as much pressure on myself, because for a while I felt very pressured to be like uploading like a lot, like almost every single day. I don't know why, because like not a lot of people do that. I just kind of felt obligated to, because I was like, well, if I have time for it, then why not? I look so insane. But now I'm kind of at a point where it's like, okay, it's fine if I only upload like twice a week or like, you know, 3 times a week. Like that's kind of my goal. And if I only get to upload once, that's okay too. I need to kind of just like listen to my body and my health and how it feels and how it functions. So my brows actually look kind of dope. I've never really done them this light and like in this way, but I kind of like it. We're really quickly going to put on foundation. I'm just going to wet my beauty blender and put on foundation because this is not cute. I'm going to be mixing my Becca Skin Love foundation. It's too dark for me now, but I got it in maple. And then my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Spiced Sand. I feel like none of my foundations match me now. Like, it's like my lighter ones are like too light still, but then my darker ones are like way too dark. So I'm kind of like in between. So I just kind of mix whatever and see what comes out of it. Might not be the right undertone, but you know, it's fine. I do need to get some new like complexion products soon, like new concealers as well, because I've just kind of been using the same thing. And you know, for makeup videos, I do kind of want to be able to bring you guys some different stuff, but you know, when I don't buy it, then I just keep showing the same thing, and I don't want you guys to get bored of my makeup videos. See, that does look really pretty though. Makes the skin look so dewy. Not the perfect match, but like, I'll make it work. My skin looks really healthy with this like primer underneath and the highlighter. I'm going to conceal with my Born This Way concealer just a little bit, and then on top of that I'm going to highlight with, I'll show you in a second, let's put this around my mouth. I'm going to highlight with my Beauty Bakery concealer in Love You Latte, and that's what it's called. I'm just gonna highlight a little bit, but first I'll blend this out. My skin looks really good. Like it's not that great, but because of like the dewiness, it doesn't look as textured because I do have quite a lot of texture on my skin currently. And then I'm going in with Beauty Bakery. My skin is like super dewy right now. I'm not used to this. Some of that, and this one dries really fast, so I'm just going to blend it out right away. Like, it has a really interesting texture, but I do really like how it looks underneath the eyes. It just, like, when you apply it, it's not that thick, but as soon as you start blending it, like, I feel like it just dries up really fast. It becomes like really thick. Okay, so then I was thinking of doing a cream contour. Because she looks so dewy, I want to try to do as much cream products as possible. She's not necessarily super contoured, but she's definitely like bronzed up, so I'm just going to try it and do that. I always struggle with cream contour, but I'm really going to try to do something and hopefully it works out. Also hoping, because my base is like so dewy and wet, it's going to be easier to blend out. Someone just DM'd me and said Atypical is back, and now I'm really excited to watch that tonight. So someone said to use like a smaller brush, but I don't think I have like a small brush to do this with. So I'm just going to have to use my stippling brush. I do just want to wet it a little bit to help blend. And I'm using the Huda Beauty Tantour in medium, which is definitely too dark for me now, but I got this when I was like super tan. Like, usually when I do this, it like takes off the foundation underneath, which is what I don't like about it. I feel like it's still happening, I don't know. You see that? It's kind of like splotchy, like, I don't know. I feel like this side looks a lot better. I need to set my face. So I don't want to set it too much. I'm just going to use like this Morphe M27, and I'm going to be using the Becca blotting powder in translucent. Yeah. And I'm just going to kind of roll this onto my skin. Why did it just create this really weird white? That just looked really weird on my skin. I'm just going to put this, like, kind of tap it or roll it into where I get oily and leave the rest alone. So that's mostly just like around my nose. If I bake on top of like a wet concealer, it creates some really weird shadows. So I use my NYX HD powder in Banana to set with first. So I'm just going to blend out any creases and then tap this in. But I really want to keep it just underneath my eyes so that I don't mess up too much of the dewiness on my skin, because I want to keep that. It's funny because whenever I try out like something new that I've never done, like it actually turns out way better than I expect. But like I wouldn't just do that when I'm like getting ready for the day because I'm scared that it's not going to work out. But that's what's nice about being able to do this for videos. Like I'm trying out all, like, it's not all new products, but like I'm trying out a whole different routine from what I'm used to, and it's nice to see that it like works out. I hope I get to kind of recreate the eyeshadow look. Like, eyeshadow is my least favorite thing to do and also just my weakest strength in makeup. Like, I'm way more into doing like the skin and like the base and stuff and brows, but I'll see how that goes. I think I'm just going to be using my Sipping Pretty palette from Kylie Cosmetics. It's literally the only Kylie Cosmetics product I own. I think I'm going to start with this brown shade and maybe move on to that one. It's not dark enough, and it has a really pretty gold in this palette and also a nice black, so I think that's just what we're going to be using. Blendable though, I really like them. I'm gonna take just like a clean brush and kind of do some blending. Doing this on the other side. I hope this battery doesn't die because I have not been able to find my second battery, and like that would just be really annoying. So then I think I'm going to go in with some like black eyeshadow and put it kind of like, should I have it in the inner corner as well? No, it's like mostly on the outer corner and kind of creating maybe some type of wing with that. Should I zoom you guys in more? Maybe I should have done that earlier. I'm grabbing the gold shade in the palette right here. I have to pull my hair for this one. I think I actually also want to bring some of that black on the inner corner here because it just is going to tie it together a bit more. And then I'm also going to bring that gold in the inner corner because I see she also has a highlight there. So I'm bringing that gold in my inner corner. I am going to do some contouring with my, just a little bit of contouring with my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Deep. It's a bronzing powder, but it's like a contour color for me. And then I'm going in with my Royal True Match powder in Deep Golden. You guys, I use this literally in every makeup videos. This is just like the perfect bronzer to me. It's a powder, but like the color is just like absolutely gorgeous. And it's just like, I don't know, I love it too much. And I'm going to apply some blush. Now her blush is kind of like peachy. So I was thinking of using this peach color in the NARS Exposed Cheek palette. For my highlighter, I'm going to be using the Pure Highlighter palette. I've not used this in ages, but I think I'm just going to use this color right here, which is called Gold Rush. But first, I'm going to just quickly set my face with the NYX Matte Setting Spray. I'm also going to be just creating my faux beauty spots that I always wear. I'm using Freck to just draw on my faux beauty spots because I just like doing that. I lost this for a while, like I have no clue where it was, because I brought it to this like music video shoot that I did, and I had it in my makeup bag, and like when I was packing up my stuff I couldn't find it, so I was like maybe I dropped it there. And then when I got home I like unpacked my makeup, but I never saw it. Whole time it was still in there and I had no clue, which is so funny because the other day I was like going through those makeup bags and then I found it and I was like, since when is this in here? Like I don't remember. On some bottom lash mascara. Obviously if you don't have lash extensions, I would definitely say put on some like nice falsies if you're recreating this. Sorry, I just like had an itch in my nose. I wasn't picking my nose, I promise. Then I'm putting on some MAC Fix Bliss Gold Light, just for some extra gold glitter dew. I'm using the Becca lip liner in Blissful. I thought this might be a nice color because her lips aren't like, they're kind of like a peachy nude, which I don't have. But I thought of maybe doing like this color. I'm probably still gonna do a different color than she has. It's not gonna be the same as hers, but and I'm using my NYX lip gloss in Praline, which I haven't used in a video in forever. I used to wear this all the time. I think that's it. Obviously I still have an outfit to show you, so I will show you that right after this. But this is it for the makeup and the hair. I think it turned out really pretty. It's definitely something that I'm not used to. Like, I usually don't look this dewy, and I also don't know how long it's going to last on me since I am very oily. But I think it looks really cute, and I really like it. It looks really nice with the hair, super bronzed, and yeah. So this is my outfit that I'm wearing. This top is from Misguided, I'm pretty sure. Oh, actually no, it's from Nasty Gal. I got it like over a year ago. These pants were sent to me by Doll's Kill, like I think also a year ago, and they were really big, and then my mom made them smaller for me. And then I'm wearing a Gucci belt and my Doc Martens, the Jaden platform boots, and I'm probably gonna wear like a big jacket. But yeah, that's my outfit. And I don't know, that's it. So that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and of course subscribe. Also make sure to follow me on my Instagram because that's where I show a little bit more of my personal life, and I love to talk to you guys on there, so hit me up if you want to chat. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.